Pack. What's good? Where my dogs at?
What up?
Even if I told you, still want to understand what happened. Rather be my
What up, though?
Yo. We back again for another weekly watch list call where the dogs come to find out what we're going to be feasting on this week. I'm real proud of everybody and how all of you maintain composure, especially a lot of the new people. If you didn't speak up and maybe things didn't go your way, I implore you, please speak up. We cannot know who is not eating, who is not hunting properly unless you do so. We don't leave any wolf left behind. And unlike any other group, we want to make sure that you are eating, regardless if any of us ended up sick, took vacation, or decided not to trade again. You'll be well sufficient enough to be strong on your or powerful on your own. We are powerful alone, but we are much stronger together. So you know how we get down. We are going to go through and see how futures is snapping up right now since everything is open. I do have a buy zone that I have caught on the day where we had consolidation towards the end of July. Going into the beginning of August on ES, we are now well in that zone currently. Right now, we are green on the day as far as futures is concerned. So time frame continuity is to the upside up into the week, but the month is down, and that is the only conflict. If you notice, the quarter to my upper or your upper left is green. See, boom, there we go. So we got a green quarter, red month. We are green on the week, green on the day, currently a hammer. So things can change. We can keep getting continuity to the downside. We do have a lower level that we took out on the day, but things is a little shaky near at that level as far as a broadening formation is concerned. So, you know, be on your P's and Q's. A lot of things are showing very bullish reversals this week on NASDAQ. It's interesting. Order selector popped up. Same situation. Green quarter, red month, green week, green day. Now, not a hammer. There was not an open and a push down, a push back up. NASDAQ seems very strong. And you will see by the setups that you will hear tonight that, or many of you have already charted, you're going to notice a particular trend here. Now, NASDAQ futures, as far as they're concerned, look like they could have hit a what makes sense for a bottom as far as a broadening formation. And we know if tech moves, we know what the rest of the market will do. Now, as far as the sectors are concerned, XLB, we are working with red quarter inside, red month, red week, red day. Time frame continuity is to the downside. XLC, we do have what's forming as a shooter on the quarter. We are green on the quarter, red month, red week, red day. As far as two down, if you look at the day, it does look like you've hit what could be a bottom of a broadening formation from the low from the 17th through the low of the 26th of August. If not, it will look to take out. Nope. Okay. It took out the bottom of 823 on the week. So because of that level of consolidation, this tick, you could see a reversal, but XLC is not showing an actionable signal on any of those time frames just yet to reverse back to the upside. XLE, red quarter, inside month currently, did a 2-2 reversal on the week. We knew where we had a bottom of a broadening formation on XLE. Things are just getting revved up as far as that. We do have some conflict. Red quarter, green month, green week, red day. Day was a shooter. On XLF, green quarter, inside down month, 3 down week, and it did a 1-2-2 reversal to the downside on the day on XLF and in the week. We got full time frame continuity to the downside on XLI, XLK, full time frame continuity except for the quarter. Quarter is still green on the upside, but the sellers are in on the day, the week, and the month. XLP, staples, similar situation. The day on XLP gave a 3-1 shooter setup to the downside. So time frame continuity is pushing down to the downside until you clip $70. Will turn the quarter red. Real estate, similar situation. full time frame continuity to the downside. You see this level is holding up on the day. We have a shooter on the day, and it'll be a 2-2 continuation on the week. And then the quarter will turn red at 44.32. So still have a ways to go down on XLE. XLU, similar situation. A lot of things is looking the same. Full time frame continuity to the downside, except for the quarter. The quarter will flip red at 63.35. XLV, green quarter still looks stronger. Now XLV has a hammer after taking out August 16th of the weekly low there. So XLV has a better setup because its week looked like it was starting to get bought up over the last 3 days. And so you will go into full time frame continuity on the month to the upside back over 135.45. So if it completes its reversal on the week, it will hit it before it ever hits target. So the month will go back green. Watch for the money to flow back into XLV. XLY, fire setup on discretionary. Discretionary is not getting flushed like other sectors. So green quarter, just red on the month, will flip back green at 184.44. So essentially right now, XLY could flip green literally by, it don't even have to go 2 up on a day. Its next trigger level, I believe on the 1 hour to the upside, will flip XLY green on all time frames. That is currently, there's no denying whatsoever as far as the sectors in the S&P 500. That is where the money resides, in discretionary. We are getting ready to flow into holiday season. That will make sense that they would be buying. So, Boss Gang VIP, as far as the almanac is concerned, what should we be watching out for this current week in the market?
Yo. What up, Pack? So this week in the market, typically we expect a lot of bearish activity. We have FOMC meetings 2 days this week, Wednesday and Thursday. Fear and greed index, there is a ton of fear in the market. So what's been happening with the market, we've been kind of trickling down slowly on SPY, ES, but we have been able to find tons of profit and high delta positions to the upside. So that's what we're going to continue to do. Again, when there's a lot of fear in the market, we know we're supposed to look to buy. A lot of the downside theta is already priced in. People are expecting a huge correction. They've taken long, short positions months ago. Those have not come to fruition. People with the monthly September or end of the year contract expirations, tons of those expired worthless. So I believe we're going to have tons of bullish activity in the market and a ton of the large cap sectors. Again, percentages are just percentages for a reason. So we're just going to go with whatever the charts tell us and play everything that way. But again, what we do in the back, we just simply find out where the money resides. Whatever happens in the market, market could be red overall. We would have no idea. We're going to find the money. So I'm feeling good about this week. We got a ton of setups. I know a lot of our minds are thinking in the same way, along the same path. So yeah, I'm excited for this week. I'm definitely excited for this week to kind of beat the odds this week, I guess, as I would say. So back to you, Flacco.
That's what's up. So we already know that, we are on our P's and Q's. We do not speculate where we feel like the market is going to go. We just look at the data that's presented to us and react accordingly. That's the reason why we were able to make what we make and why we were able to keep our losses at a minimum. Once you have that mastered, there will never be any looking back. You use the market as your own personal ATM. So we're looking at where the money resides in terms of setups that are looking to go bullish. A lot of us majority of us are all looking at the same plays. It's become that obvious. So I'm going to keep my list extremely small for the time being and get out of the way for the bros. So Twitter is one of the first setups I'm looking at right now. We do have the bottom of a broadening formation as far as this hammer. If we get a 2-2 rev on the week over 62.98, it took out this low from the week of 614. Now, the only reason why this holds up is because of the month rejection of this hammer level where it tried to move up above it, and then it broke back inside of this range. So when I'm looking at Twitter, the 2-2 reversal on the week over 62.98's trigger will send us to a first target of 65.36. That is just the beginning, because 65.36 will be just above turning the month back green. So we do have a bullish hammer off the bottom. That actionable signal is on the week, not on the day. Now, when the month turns green, that will give us evidence that we'll be moving back to the other side of the range on the month. I'm looking at a target of 70.97 because it failed this lower level to move in force, and it will look to go outside month, which is why I would expect Twitter to potentially move fairly quickly. Now, the quarter can be recaptured back at 68.57. If you look at this move as far as the week is concerned, when Twitter gets an actionable signal, Twitter can go. So I look for if this move to trigger, that we will go into full time frame continuity to the upside on the month this week, and look to capture the quarter before the end of the month. So 2-2 setup reversal off of Twitter over 62.98. My second setup, I'm going to go revisit a move coming out of exhaustion for Mr. Check My Resume setup. We're looking at Wall Street Boot Alliance. We have a hammer week, failed the bottom of the range. We have a new broadening formation. If you look at the week and clear the old, we took out the lower level of 42 or 48.29. We have this high here that you would look to take the day. Trigger just over here at its top. So after this long push up that it had on Wednesday, it caught exhaustion. So you'll be getting a 2-2 reversal. So essentially this is a TTO on the day, taking you back to the high end of the range. Magnitude is 51.93, and you still have these pivots to hit here. So on that day, what you'll be doing is you'll be triggering the month to go back green over 50.79, and you want to be trading back into continuity. The overall trend on the quarter is to the downside, but the quarter you can see got bought up. So it did not move in force to pursue its target of 41.17. The quarter goes green once it gets just over magnitude. So the buying activity you see on the quarter off of this reversal, this is a TTO on the quarter, moving back to the upside on Wall Street Boot Alliance. So you're getting a 1-2-2 reversal on the week and a 2-2 reversal on the day. The 2-2 reversal on the day will trigger the move on the week. Second setup I'm looking at is bearish. It is Peloton. Peloton has full time frame continuity to the downside, except for the conflicting month that it has. And right now, the month failed to go capture the upper level of 122.84, pushed back down, will go red at, looks like 100, what is that? 109. So you're getting a 3-1-2 reversal setup on the week. Trigger is 102.50. Magnitude to take out is 96.06. We'll flip the month back red. You're getting you got a 2-1-2 continuation to the downside. All bets are to the downside on Peloton. The question is, what level will it look to trigger? So the reason why the first level that we'll be looking to take out will be 96.06. And those are the setups that I have to give you something out of the norm, because the bros are basically looking at the same material that I've been looking at all week, and we got to leave something to present. We like a lot of the same stuff. Who is next to present the chicken that's going to be feasted on this week?
Yo. What's good, family? It's your boy KD, Mr. Wealthy soon. And yeah, time to get to the chicken as always. First, I just want to say a big shout out to the people that's going crazy in crypto right now in the pack. I see that we got a lot of moon boys and moon girls in the chat now. Shout out to Will, Dina, shout out to Corey. I think LJ got him one. Definitely follow what they doing. It's amazing. Passive income. I love it. All right, now straight to the setups. First thing I'm looking at is Tesla. Tesla got a nice shooter hammer combo on the week. I want to see if it's able to break this broadening formation that it's been trading in. Right now, the top of that broadening formation is 770. Now your entry is at 761.04. If you take 761.04 to 770, which is where the top of the broadening formation is, that'll be 100% depending on what weekly Tesla contract that you get. But if it does break that level, then I am looking for a more significant move. We got targets at 780.79. We got targets at 796.79. And then the third target, I don't think we're going to hit that this week, but if things go crazy, you never know, 821 even. So I'm liking Tesla. If tech get the pump like I think it could possibly get, Tesla could be a nice one. Another one is going to be SPY. SPY. So in this SPY play, I believe that there is going to be an opening flush to the downside. We could maybe move to 440 and bounce. At the very lowest, I'm thinking around 439 before we bounce. And then what I'm going to do is I'm not going to play it to the downside. It's already had a lot of downside momentum. What I'm going to do is once it confirms a rev on the 60, that is where I'm going to hop in, and I'm going to get maybe a week out because it's going to play out. Now, I don't use technical analysis. SPY is the only thing that I'll ever use moving averages for, because for some reason it's pretty consistent. So if you pull up the 50 SMA on SPY, it pretty much every time it comes to touch that 50, it bounces to the upside. We just broke below it on Friday, so I'm waiting for that bounce. And as soon as I get it, I'm just gonna go long. I'm not gonna worry about what else SPY got going on. So that's what I'm looking at with SPY. Quick flush, and then we're gonna bounce. And I'm in on the bounce to the upside. Next one, I got Square. Square is looking amazing. Square, I would get that entry on the 4 hour. We have a nice 3-1 setup. I'll take that on the 4 hour, a 3-1-2 to the upside. We got easy targets to take out. We can get this thing. First target that I'm really aiming for is like 265. And then we can go and try to clear 271. But yeah, I'm liking this. And we also have a nice hammer on the week as well. It just touched the bottom of a broadening formation. So I'm liking Square. I think PayPal had a big move last week. So hopefully Square can follow. After that, I did have Twitter on my list, but FICO already dissected that one. So we're going to hold that one off, but that is also on my list. I would take the 4 hour hammer. On that one, it would be a nice 3-1-2 to the upside on that one as well. And it also has a weekly hammer. The next one is going to be mRNA Moderna. FICO alluded to XLV having some strength and being where some chicken reside. Moderna looks fire, looks calm to have another great move. On the 4 hour, has a nice 3-1 setup with a hammer. Also has a hammer. So it has a hammer on the 4 hour, on the day, and on the week. So Moderna is super fire. Again, I'll play this one on that 4 hour. But if all of these go off, of course, you're going to have full time frame continuity to the upside. It's already green on the 60. It's green on the month, green on the quarter, green on the year. It's red on the day and on the week. But with this move, it'll be green on those as well. So I'm liking Moderna plus XLV is backing that one up. So that's a big one. And then my last one for the week is actually one that I had on my watch list last week, which was BTCM. This is Bitcoin Limited. What I was initially wanting to play this for last week was that 212 on the week from that hammer. It ended up creating another inside week. So we have now a double inside week. And if you look on the day, we have a pretty strong hammer. So I would probably play this one from the day. I actually already got like a starter entry on it. I'm probably going to add when it goes 2 up on the day. And then I'll be at my full position if it does break that double inside week. In the event that, you know, things do go super bearish, normally crypto has a different, it has like a, what's the word? Indirect relationship with the market typically. When our futures are going down, crypto's going up. So if we do get a flush to the downside, then I still like what crypto can do. And this one does have full time frame continuity to the upside already. So it already got some nice strength to it. It's green on everything from the 60 all the way to the year. So I really like that. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna throw that thing back to FICO.
Yo. Who's next?
Yo, what up, Pack? What up, Pack? Hope y'all doing well. I'm gonna hurry up and get to it. I am looking at ARC F this week. Kathy Woods, ARC F. Beautiful setup on ARC F. Came off of double, triple inside months, pushed to up, pull back. Great. So that's what I'm actually looking for. Looking forward to it going back into full time frame continuity, back to the upside. So beautiful bounce off the broadening formation. Push back up on the week. Showed tons of strength on the day. So I'm definitely going to be looking at ARC F. One of the plays that took off last week in ARC F, a couple of them actually took off. You had Square, you had Tdot go 1,000%. Another one we're looking at this week, DocuSign is going to be super popular. People are definitely going to want to keep a look at DocuSign. I know FICO, he never mentioned it, but I know he likes it. Everybody likes DocuSign. Showing a ton of strength. It won't take much to get back into full time frame continuity to the upside. So really, we're just looking for this to make a big break. What is it like 278.67, and we should go green. And I just like everything that's moving with the actual ARC F ETF. So yeah, that's super clean right there. Pretty simple on Docu. Another one, Open Door. OPEN, ticker, pretty inexpensive stock, ARC F. See, we got this lower low on the week, easy broad information, shows some strength on the day, shows strength on the 4 hour. We look to the left, it broke out this chop on all these different time frames. I'm looking for it to show strength on the week. So that one looks pretty clean to me right there. I like that setup, tons of magnitude on Open Door. Continuing with this theme in ARC F, Twilio, ticker symbol TWLO. Beautiful broadening formation on the week. Hammer looks great. We're just going to try to there's no wick. We're just going to try to keep this Twilio going. 352.99 high. You see, we don't need much on that one. Gorgeous setup on Twilio. Cam G, Wealthy Soda, he mentioned SQ with a beautiful setup. LC, Lending Club, one, I know Investing Legacy Investing for legacy. He likes this one. Lending Club, super strong setup. Another ARC F play. We're trying to see if we got this reversal. So it looked like on this week we had this shooter hammer. It's still red. We got this nice potential reversal right here off this 2-1 on the day. So we want to try to get this 2 to the upside on the day, possible PMG to the upside on Lending Club. So that was super solid. Got a hammer inside on the 4. I guess he called it was his look on that one.
Hey, Will.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
You're also in a daily demand zone as well, bro.
Fire. Didn't know that, but that's definitely fire. Definitely fire. The last one, Coinbase. So got this hammer on the day. It's kind of trading inside some chop right now. What I'm counting on Coinbase is the strength from ARC F and the value. You can see we're sitting at $245.19. If we take compound highs and lows, this green candle made a lower low on the day. So we were able to take that out. It's a green hammer trying to push back up. To get over the week, we don't need much. It's at about 251.89. We show some strength past this week on coin. We look to this candle to the left on the week, and the potential is amazing. So that's all I got. ARC F is where I'm going to be looking this week. Look like there's some money there.
Gang.
That's all I got. Thank you.
That's what's up. Wall Street Rogue. Where the juice man at?
Yo, what's happening?
What's happening, bro?
All right, so what I'm looking at this week. First up on the list, we got Roblox. As far as Roblox, oh my God, I should have never said that. Here come my son. Go chill out, dog. Go chill out.
My favorite thing is always Roblox.
All right, watch out. All right, so Roblox, we got Daily Hammer.
Hey, Mike.
We got a Daily Hammer and a 2-2 reversal above 81.43. So the break of that hammer.
Oh God,
the break of that hammer is going to be 81.43. And we got a 2-1-2 reversal on the 4-hour for early entry above 80.95. So if you take that early entry on 80.95, and then the next reversal as far as the daily would be 81.43. That's looking like some chicken.
Chicken, baby.
All right. Next we got on the list football. I think somebody just said something about football. I was in and out with the kids, so I wasn't really in tune. But football, we got a daily hammer. Break over 28.37. First target being 30.36. Which is also the signal for the 2-2 reversal on the week. All right. Here. All right, so yeah, football is next on the list. Bam. Next we got Fiverr. Ticker FVRR. Try to go over there. I'm looking for a 2-2 continuation on the week above, what's this, 201.88. The first target is going to be 252, which is crazy, above 201.88. So for that one, we ain't playing no weeklies. We're not playing no 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out. For that, I would suggest at least a monthly. If you take that and look on a daily, above 201.88, which is 2 up on the day, and also the 2-2 continuation on the week. It's a gap to fill up to 229.63. So if that gap acts as a magnet and we get some pull from that, then 229.63 will fill that gap. Next on the list, I got Chewy. For Chewy, we looking at a weekly hammer break and day 2 up, plus a 2-2 reversal on the week above 76.32. So above 76.32, we're gonna have a 2 up on the day, and we're gonna have a 2-2 reversal on the week. As far as the day is concerned, the first target would be 77.90, which is also the target for the 2-2 reversal on the week. And the next target after that, as far as the day is concerned, will be 79.98. After that, 81.37. And if we could break that 81.37, we have a gap to fill on the daily up to 86.60. So we're gonna see how that plays out. Next on the list, I got Snap, SNAP. So for Snap, I'm looking at the weekly hammer we got above 75.63 is the break of that weekly hammer, which will also be a 2-2 reversal on the week. Which will also be 2-2 up on the day. So as far as the weekly is concerned, if we can get that 2-2 reversal on the week, the first target will be 76.84. So 75.63 to 76.84. 76.84. Next after that, we're looking at 77.88. If we can get to 77.88, and that will be the next target on the week and on the day. So we got a nice daily squeeze going on the daily. So if that can seem to pop throughout the week, then we're gonna get that push up. So I think that concludes my list for the week. I have a few more things on my list, but I haven't had the time to do a quick write up on them. So when I post them in the pack meals, then I'll actually give a breakdown on them. I don't want to go too much into them without the breakdown. So I'm gonna shoot it back to FICO. Back to you, bro.
All right, we all know him. Mr. Check his resume. If you didn't bring another Republic with you, then it's not gonna be official. Mr. Friday, switch to Mr. Everyday, Mr. 0 Day, to Mr. He will end your Friday's trading early. Mr. Check my resume. Where you at, bro?
I'm right here. What's good? Appreciate it, FICO. Let's get into it. First off, I like that Twitter setup. So I'm not gonna even.
You muted.
Yeah, damn, I'm muted again. But yeah, so Twitter was the first one on my list. You already broke that one down. I definitely agree with that setup. Also, Tesla. I like the setup that Cam broke down on Tesla. Also, I see that 212 on the quarter above 780.79. I'm really liking that. That potential. Don't have far to go there. Also, like the play Boss Game broke down on Twilio. Definitely on my list to keep. I like that setup for real. As well. So I'm not gonna spend much time on those. Next one though, let's get into Laser. And here on Laser, got a couple entries here on Laser. First off, we got a potential Chicago on the day. 312 above, what's my level here? $17.09. So above 17.09 is your level on Laser. Also on the week, we've got potential 2-2 rev as well. Your weekly break on the level for the week is, it's not far either. It's 1713. So you've got 2 level breaks in close proximity. We're currently inside down on the month. Once you go above 1744, you'll go green on the month. I like laser to continue. I've got a little bit of traffic once it gets above 20. I got traffic till it gets to 20, then above that, we've got range into 30. So I'm looking at this one, trying to take this one long to 30. I really like laser. So if it triggers this week, that'll be one I like to play. Moving on, next one is Spotify. This one has a weekly trigger on it. We got a hammer on the week, potential 2-2 rev. We got a breakout on Friday. Let me change my top right here. Yeah, Friday was a breakout day. Had a 2-2 reversal on Thursday, and then just had continuation Friday, which made a hammer on the week. We have a broadening formation around the 280 range on Spotify, so looking to take that one. First target on that one is 263.59. Next level is broadening formation around 280, and that's really my target on that trade for Spotify. So I like that weekly reversal level on that for Spotify. And we're 2 up on the month currently.
Also, that's another ARC F stock as well. So
right on. See,
definitely bullish.
Yep.
Top 2 holdings.
Right. See. So then the next one is Sun Power, SPWR. On Sun Power, let me pull up my notes here. I got a few different levels on that one. Little something I pulled out. I got a potential 212 on the day, above 2252. Then you've got also a potential 322 on the week, above the 2255 level, which is 3 pennies away from the day break. And then on the month, you've got a level of 322 break on the month above 2531. So looking to take those that month break on Sun Power, that weekly break on Sun Power. Actually, if the day breaks, it may be something I take an early entry on. But I like to set up on Sun Power. And it's one I haven't played, so I'll be analyzing contracts a little deeper this evening. But I really like to set up on Sun Power. So moving on. This next one I got is XPEL. So XPEL, and all y'all know, like, with the infrastructure bill, we should expect EVs to get a little juice here coming in the fall and the winter.
What ticker is that?
XPEL, XPEB. So XPEL did a 212 on Friday. Did a reversal back to the upside. We've got a hammer on the week, looking at a potential 2-2 reversal above 39.40. We got continuation on the day above 39.12. So looking for this one to keep going. We've also got double inside months. So looking at the XPEV as well for a 212 above 45.13. So we'll have to get up out of there if we were to get that monthly level. But if we get the direction that I like, we'll definitely approach that level. Not sure we'll break it, but we'll definitely approach that level. Next one on the list is Knox, Nancy, Oscar, X-Ray. This one here is one I haven't played before, so I'm actually intrigued by this one in the setup. Very clean setup, hammer on the week, 2 down, in continuation on the day. Got an inside month currently, so I may take a flyer on this one and see how it plays out. But I like the setup, very clean setup. Reversed on the 4-hour on Wednesday, and it's been a continuation since then. Reversed on the day Thursday, and So it looks clean. You may take a look on this one. Next one on the list. Yeah. Last two, actually, y'all will be familiar with. First one is Plug. As we all know, we smacked Plug. Those of y'all, congratulations if you got in and were able to get it.
Yes.
Know many of y'all hit over 1,000% on the trade. Y'all ate well. Definitely a Friday special. This one actually also has a long setup as well. I'm in the October 30s as of right now, as an early entry last week. And we also have a potential 2-2 rev on the week with a hammer. So we're looking at a couple different levels here. First is 2 up on the week, 2-2 rev on the week above 26.53. Also, that'll be 2 up on the day at 26.53 is 2 up on the day, and 26.53 is 2 up on the week, or that reversal on the week as well, which is also the high of day Friday. So you got a lot of momentum to continue on this one. I'm taking this Plug play back to the $30 level, which is about I can't remember, 17% move on the stock here. So not too bad on Plug. So just looking for this one in continuation back to the 30 level. Tomorrow we may get 2 up on the day, but I'm not expecting nothing crazy out of it, but I do expect some continuation. So I like Plug for that to reverse on the week. So that one definitely looks good. And the other one is Tdot. That one as well. Same thing on Friday. Congrats to those who got in there on Tdot. That one also cracked 1,000% on some of those contracts. Same thing. You had a Chicago on Friday. You had a reversal on Thursday, continuation on Friday, and that it caused a hammer on the week. So now we're looking at the level of 143.54. Once we break above that, we'll be 2 up on the 2-2 reversal on the week. And I'm looking to take this trade back to the 160 level. There is a minor broadening formation around the 150 level. It's a daily, so you may get a little speed bump along the way. But my plan is to take this one back to the top of the broadening formation at the 160 level. So looking at October type of contracts on that one, and that's pretty much all I've got. The last one is a wild card, and that's eBay. You know how I feel about eBay. We got a potential 2-2 rev on the week. We do have, some broadening formations right over top, but at the same level that it breaks is where the broadening formations are. So if we get a break in force, then this, eBay's one I like to be in. We've had downside movement last week, a little bit of a rev last Wednesday, Thursday. So eBay's one I just like to be in that trade. If it's going to the upside, I like to be in it. And if we do reverse back to the upside, I'm looking to take out all-time highs again of 77.83. And once we get past this 75, 76 level, there's basically clear sailing into 80, 85 range. So eBay's a wild card. Other setups I went ahead before will be more so the primary plays, but eBay is an XLY one. So if XLY goes, I'll definitely take this eBay and take a flyer on it. That's all I've got, bro. Back to you, Spiko.
Man, hitters. So, that is our watch list that we have prepared for the week. We'll get write-ups on these to put in the group, in the pack meals. Now, I'm going to take a look for Dimitri at PLTR. As far as the strat studies, there is a video that we have in the resources that'll show you, and in the pack scripts. But currently, you have green quarter, green month, green week, green day. Time frame continuity is to the upside on PLTR. basically need to be mindful of broadening formations as far as highs that it's taken out. So like on the week currently, it is rejecting this current broadening formation. If it breaks over that and creates a new high, then you're going to be looking, I mean, it's going to get back up near $40 level. So not much else to be said about PLTR other than it's green. If you get over this broadening formation it currently has in a week, then you got more green to go. Get in on a reversal or a TTO and take a look at the rod. I know, let's see, Tabitha said pins. Now, I'm not wanting to go through tickers that you understand that the play is set up on the strat. This ain't the Summer Jam stage. But if you don't understand it, I'll be happy to go ahead and break down. If you know what I'm saying, if you got something you need to look at. Pins had a 2-2 reversal stuck in chop. I just see mother bar problems currently on pins. Time frame continuity is some conflict, but it seems to be going green. In order to get the month green, it has to get back over 55.82, which is not far from where it's currently at. It already did a 2-2 reversal back on last Thursday. So if it gets just a few dollars up, $1 more, it'll flip and go green on the month. A ways to go green on the quarter. So time frame continuity is on the downside. FedEx time frame continuity is to the downside. Red quarter, red month, red week, red day. Can't imply where there's going to be a bottom. You just have to react whenever you get an actionable signal going back the opposite way. CVS. Clear this drawing set. CVS has mother bar problems currently on the month, which is why you're seeing all the chop that is occurring between 90.61 and like 76.88. So play that, with caution. It's not moving much, so it's more or less up and down. So you can play reversals on the day. Currently, it is inside up. So if this 3 that pushed up gives you any indication of this potentially being a TTO, then that magnitude that you're going to get is 87.79. So over the high of day on the day. So it is an inside week. So the day target will trigger the week and will take you to magnitude on the day. So seeing what the day will do is telling you what the week will do, all the way up to the range of 87.79, which will turn the month green just at hitting the day or hitting the week trigger. So that'll get time frame continuity, but it will not get out of the chop until it gets back to 90.61. And this move that it looks like it's currently setting up looks to be to get you there based upon the triggers. So that actually looks all right. DKS. You're welcome. Inside week currently could go a multitude of directions. Have no idea, just have to react. Upside is 135.68. That target will be 147.39. Downside is 128.51 on that trigger, and that low will be 125.38. Is currently in a somewhat conflict. So if it goes to the upside, then you're going to get back green on the month. This looks to be a TTO because they murdered earnings. Price action, gapped up, which is why you're getting this green candle here. Remember, there's a gap to fill to the downside. Price does not have to fill the gap immediately, but it will fill it one day. So be mindful of that. If it pushes back down below, then look for it to fill the gap. If it does not, then the month will go green. Always be mindful if price action cannot hold the level. It did not push up in force to keep the month green. So it technically right now is a rejection under 144.88. So that is the reason why you can't predict what price is going to do, but they had good earnings And so this could potentially be a TTO. So you will get a 2-2 reversal over 134.50, and then that day will trigger the week 312 reversal back to the upside. Target is 147.39, which is the high of the month, which is taking you a full candle on the quarter. Zillow is taking the stairs down the broadening formation. I don't know what else to say about that one. It is dribbling down the stairs. You're not getting an actionable signal as far as a reversal on the week. It is still 2 down, or on the month. Even though the week is showing green, it had an actionable signal 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, and it went 2 up and immediately reversed back down to the downside. So if you're looking at intraday material, then you're going to see small little reversals, then play those candles. But if you're looking for long-term, like, I can continue to keep playing this back to the upside and keep hitting it. Right now, the money is not residing. They are pretty much uncertain on Zillow. And so the buying has slowed down, which is the reason why it's taking the stairs to the downside. If you look at Zillow, as far as its earnings are concerned, it's just been getting clapped over the last 3 quarters. So if you're playing downside, I would say, yeah, cool. Upside, I don't see it currently. It's just whatever has the most 2s in its direction, especially if you're dealing with the month. We don't have a major actionable signal on the day or the week that's going to tell me it's going to reverse. You got a hammer candle on August the 16th, and it did nothing after that. So I'm more or less convinced that it's going to keep continuing to the downside, but we are, and this is not a monthly demand zone. The quarterly demand zone will be down near $50, and I don't see it getting that low. So I'm going to need a very bullish week in order to be convinced that it's going to get out of this range. But if the month goes back green over 96.94 and holds into a green hammer finishing the month, then you might get that reversal. But you also got a green hammer in June, inside hammer, and it flushed out. So pay attention to what's happening around that real estate market, because XLRE is getting smacked right now because it hit the top of a broadening formation, looking for expansion back down to the downside. Johnson & Johnson, I look at Johnson & Johnson and Zoom. We'll get you out of here. Johnson & Johnson, XLV setup was looking fire. Johnson was taking more punishment than its peers. It is a shooter on the quarter, still holding green. Continuities to the downside on the month. It did take out the low from July, which does not look like the bottom of a broadening formation to me, as far as it's a low, because there's no upper resistance level over there, but there is a hammer on the day. Last time it got a hammer. So what you got to understand is whenever price action is pushing down in a downtrend, you see the continuity is down to the downside, you want to see this from a bullish mindset. That's natural. But if you flip the chart upside down, that pullback looks like a TTO. So if it's just corrective activity in the midst of its downtrend, then that's not a reversal. So that's the reason why you need to see it on a weekly level. And majority of the time, the reversals that you'll see us call are actionable signals that occur on the week. And you're not getting an actionable signal on the week. It's still got more downside. So look for it to take out 163.41. And then next target will be 162. Now, a broadening formation taking out this low would make more sense from this bounce, because of the resistance level that it will get. So if your broadening formation existed from down in this range through here, you can see the rejection that it took on the hammer, and then the gap up above it. So I'm making a video in terms of broadening formations and how I go about predicting where the bottom is going to be, simply based upon price action that occurred in the past. You won't catch that anywhere. If you bought the course, whatever, it'll be you guys, I will be talking about that a lot this week. But I'll have that finished tomorrow to go back for the Alpha Way students. But yeah, and then so J&J, yeah. So that looks like it's going to be a TTO to the downside, then flip back to go back the other direction, to continue in this trend. And then Zoom. Now, actionable signal you're getting here. Now, so one thing that I talk about is your probability is higher if the actionable signal you're getting is in favor of the direction. So if you want a bullish reversal, then you want that actionable signal to be green. It doesn't mean the reversal won't happen. It's just higher probability if the candle is bullish, if you want a bullish reversal, or bearish if you want a bearish reversal. Yes, it is a hammer, but you still have more of a ways to go for it to reverse over 316 on the week, and you might hit exhaustion. So if you jumped in on this trigger, then it might pull back and then you might get stopped out. So that's the reason why you want the trigger to already be green. So whenever it goes off the very next day, it's not reaching exhaustion. So this has the ways to go to get up, to get back over that trigger level to go 122. But if it does, that target is 348.30, and that looks fire. So I'm actually glad you guys brought some tickers. Remember, if you are new, you have new people coming in, that's fine. We will go through tickers in the middle of the day. If you can jump in on Zoom, if you could throw it in the main trading den, a lot of the wolves in here will be happy to go through the charts and let you know whether it's broadening formation, time frame continuity, or actionable signals. The 3 universal truths, that's what we trade on. That's what makes sure that you know what to get in, where the money resides, because you know that's what we care about the most, is making sure that you are putting your money.
What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside.
And that will make sure that you gain far, far, far more profit, and then you will know when to get out of trades, and then make sure that you stay in to get as much as you possibly can, to make sure you have a very, very objective trading plan and you're not guessing or gambling. We do not want you gambling here. If you jump into a play, this is the reason why we are giving you our entry level, our target. Your plan is going to have to be cultivated in that. If you're getting in, you do not have a target or a plan, you are gambling. We do not condone that here. So as far as we are concerned, the call is wrapped up. We will happily see everybody first thing in the morning, and we love you. Have a good night, and get those plays ready to get to this chicken. Peace.